Alrighty, so I'm going to run you through a quick advanced tutorial on PowerPoint. I've created a mock-up PowerPoint. I can't find my original PowerPoint that I did for my HS 420 class. But here we are. So as you can see, this is PowerPoint. I want to show you a few things that add a little extra oomph to your PowerPoint, and also add some pretty convincing dynamic as well. So we have a blank screen. We have a little title. Say I want to add a picture, drag and drop. That's simple. But something that many people don't realize is that there's this cool design ideas tab that you can access via the home page or the design tab page. And it offers some pretty cool layouts, and people can do all sorts of different things. You could choose this option, you could choose that option, or you can choose an option that you prefer over the other. It doesn't really matter. So I have created the rest of this presentation using this kind of hexagon type format. But don't let that limit you. You could do this guy, that guy, that guy, however you want. Even that one's kind of aesthetically pleasing. So as you can see, boom, now you have this amazing PowerPoint rather than some janky old, thing that you have to move to the back for. And let's see, let's go like this. We'll send to the back, and then we'll bring forward. And then you have to like align it, and you're like, I don't like that, so maybe I'm gonna try to make it as big as I can. And then, oh, that's way too big, so then you're squishing things down, and it just is disgusting. So or just relying on the basic, create caption with context. This is a really cool option to have. So let's see here. After you do that, you can actually create kind of a Prezi type of design. Now, as you can see, I have most of these these images and elements kind of alternating sides. That kind of helps with the flow of people's eyes, and it makes it not feel as blocky. And so try to incorporate that as much as you can. Sometimes it's hard with these certain slides. So for example, like this guy right here, if I was to take this element, cut that out, go to my design options, I'm really only stuck with the kind of these two hexagonal on the left options. You can switch things up and kind of change format by flipping the horizon, or orientation of it, and maybe you want to see if that generates a different idea, and it kind of does. You can get this cool guy in here, and then you could add your design elements as you want them. But as you can see, this is kind of more cumbersome, and that now detracts away from the element that I wanted to use. So those are just some little ideas and tips on how to add those certain elements of design as well. But you can also create your own little infographics as well. So I'm going to kind of show you this concept of having like a hub, where you will always go back to direct yourself to a different aspect of the PowerPoint that you want to be lead your viewers to. So, for example, if I was talking about this, the key of eating healthy. Here's the 411 on eating healthy or having a healthy lifestyle or whatever. I could go ahead and then say, after a short dialogue, here's some examples of quick and easy exercises, or principles of exercise that you could be doing. So, as you saw there, all I needed to do was control click, and then boom, now I'm here at page 3, and after I get done with that, I have also made a hyperlink to lead me back to page 2, which then I could go to page 4, which then I could be led back to page 2, and then again page 5, and then this one. I'll show you how to create it. So I'll remove the link. And you could create actually any element that you want. So say, for example, you wanted to make one of these side squares it. You wanted to make a mental health, spiritual health, or physical health it. That's fine. You even wanted to make this entire picture it. You could do that too. But to keep things simple, we'll just select this little hexagon here, and then we'll right click it, and then we're gonna go to link. As Brother Meacham has showed you guys, you can go ahead and then go to slide 2 or whatever slide that you actually want to lead to. You can even lead to other hidden slides that don't correspond with the traditional format of a slideshow. And then that will lead you to where you want to be. So then all of a sudden all you have to do is press Control click, and now you're back here. So say for example you had all of this jazz done, but you wanted to then go to like a video and then presume with your normal layout of a traditional slideshow. You can totally do that. So we'll go ahead and add a new slide, and then to this slide we will add a video, and this video, we'll just go to home, insert video, online video. We'll get, this is a random TED Talk, copy down the URL, paste the URL, insert, and then you can choose, like I said, using this design element, kind of your layout, however you want it to be. If I wanted to maybe change the size, I can go ahead and change the size. And typically these things will kind of match the size that you want. But for demonstrations purposes, let's just go ahead and we'll delete this element here. And we'll increase this to where we want it to be. Also, if you didn't know already, you probably already do, oftentimes you can match the kind of the format or borders of your images within PowerPoint by these little hashtags that kind of, not hashtags, but hashes that go around the perimeter of the document. So for example, with this guy here, the way that I knew that it was kind of aligned with other things is if I drag it, you can see all these different kind of dynamics there. I could choose what I want it to be in line with. So you can see that it's in line with the a portion of the head element. It's in line with the middle portion of the fruit element. It's in line in the middle portion of the arrow, up at the top. And there's kind of symmetry all around. You want that in your presentation, just to kind of be more fluid and all that good jazz as well. So I'll take this video, pause that, and then we'll go ahead and drag it to those lines just to make it as big as I can. And then calm down there. There we go. And maybe you could see if it changed your design option as well. And looks like it didn't. That's okay. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If you want to change things up with your design elements, sometimes all you need to do is go work on another slide and come back. As you can see, we have a lot of different changes to some of the elements that we could use. This one wasn't present, this one wasn't present, this one wasn't present. Say I wanted to do that one instead. Move here, come back, and then all of a sudden now I have this one and this one. Move here, maybe modify an element there, come back, go back to Design Idea tab, and then I get this cool guy, Those are all kind of things that it does, so keep that in mind. If you're maybe not finding a layout that you really like, try diddling with a few other slides and then come back and see what you can maybe substitute it with. So those are some ideas. With this, we'll just, for demonstration purposes, put it in this little guy here. And then we will put a new slide. So we're going to go and pretend like we're going through the slides. We're here. We're going to slide 3, going back to 2, 4, going back to 2, 5, going back to 2, and then this guy, to keep it kind of cohesive, because you need to now get to slide 6, you can add a link to the slide that you want to be at to start your traditional PowerPoint. And so this is slide 6 now, so just Control 6, watch the video. Haha, very funny, it's great, it works. And then next thing you know, slide 7 is established. I'm going to just add a random picture and maybe change up the format, do that, add a title, add some text. Say maybe I wanted to do something like that instead, just to kind of keep with the hexagon theme going on here. And then you continue on. So we'll add a new slide. We'll just add a random dude there. Actually, let's do this. Maybe I like that. And then we'll add a pineapple and see what it gives us. And then, oh, cool, boom. I really like this kind of layout, and we'll add some more text, maybe do some bullet points, maybe add a smart art option. So these, actually, I should explain, these options here, these are all smart art options. They all come pre-made. You can modify them in your smart art design, make them look kind of cool. See how this one's kind of simple, boring. Boom, make this one pop out, have some intense effects. If you wanted to go crazy, you can do that, or some sort of kind of geographical 3D model. But I highly suggest, if you're going to use this kind of flow to your presentation, so that you can speak off of each point, that you use these smart tabs, or create your own, which is what I did with these. So that's kind of how you do it. You can also, say for example, insert a, we'll switch this guy up. We'll go like this. You can insert a smart art option, and say you wanted like that guy right there. You can even change your shapes. So the way that you can change your shapes is by going smart. Come on here. Yeah, edit shape. So you can change the shape into something like that, or you can go into maybe you wanted something like that, or just different ideas here and there, to kind of give you an idea of what you can do with this process as well. And so when we go through and we do a mock PowerPoint presentation, all you have to remember is, as you're talking over in Zoom or in OBS Studio, you can go ahead and just cycle through like you normally would. And then as you're talking, here's the 411 on eating healthy, or good health. Something that you can do is exercise. Let me talk to you about the basic principles of exercise. And as you do this, you'll press Control and then click. And it'll actually, you don't even need to press Control click. It'll actually lead you back to each hyperlink. So all you do is just click on the hyperlink that you want. Here are some quick tips on making sure that you are actually exercising. Make it enjoyable. Have it at least 30 minutes. Work out so hard that you can't hold a conversation. And then boom, I know where my tabs are because I created them. You go to your next one. Key to eating great food. Make it bright, affordable, desirable, menu process, tasty, quick. Next tab. Key to being happy. Make sure you're taking care of your mental health, spiritual health, and physical health. And then there's my other one. And then let's watch a short TED Talk on drinking water. You could also make this kind of like play on demand, so as soon as you go straight there, so you don't have to play it. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then boom, you go to your next tab, and then your next tab, and then you're done. So to format that video, you will go and select it, okay, right click it, and then format video. Well, actually, maybe I don't know how to do this. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, so start and then automatically. And so now this will go ahead and make sure it starts automatically. So we'll go into the presentation here. We'll click, go, boom. Started without me clicking on it. And then to progress, you'll just have to pause it. Because if you click it again, it'll... Oh, nope. Actually, there you go. You can just click it again. See, I'm learning stuff too. Anyway, so that's kind of a quick outline of some advanced things that you can do. You don't have to include all these into your PowerPoint. You can include some, you can include none. Those are some just easy ideas that you can utilize to add some pizzazz to your PowerPoint, and it's not just a random. Let's see if I have a PowerPoint here. Yeah, here we go. We'll just go through this boring guy here. Slide one. Boring. So those are some just ideas that you can utilize. All right, if there's any questions, go ahead and contact Brother Meacham or I, or your teacher or I, and we'll be able to help you out in any capacity that you need. Talk to you guys later. Good luck on your projects. Have fun in creating these webinars. It'll be pretty awesome.